Back live with you tonight. Let's begin at the Randburg Magistrate Court, where two witnesses were shot dead outside the Randburg court in the morning. Gauteng police say the two were due to testify in a 2018 police torture case in which 4 individuals were identified as persons of interest. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba reports.
The Randburg Magistrate Court vicinity became a crime scene on Wednesday morning. 2 witnesses were gunned down execution style near the court entrance. The shooting prompted the police to act swiftly. Investigators identified 4 respondents as persons of interest.
Anyone will be treated as possible suspect. And it became vital also to the investigation team, Your Worship, that we acquire or obtain a primary residue test, which is the gunpowder test, from the accused sitting before court. At this stage, Your Worship, we are not saying these are our suspects, but we are doing our investigation in eliminating any possible people that we are looking at.
The NPA acted immediately, asking the court to grant them an application that will allow investigators to dig deep into the items of the 4 persons of interest. Key items which investigators had serious interest in are the cell phones, firearms, and to also conduct gunpowder tests.
This morning, there were 2 witnesses who were on their way to court. Outside the court entrance, they were shot and they passed on the scene, Your Worship. The 2 witnesses, for record purposes, the one deceased was supposed to be cross-examined today, and the other one was a state witness that the state intended leading on the particular matter. Now, in line of the urgency of the matter, the state is bringing the application in terms of Section 36 of the Criminal Procedure Act as amended by the Criminal Law Forensic Procedures Amendment Act 2010, Act number 6 of 2010. I wish to place on record that this amendment makes provision in terms of Section 36C for bodily features to be taken with or without a warrant, and the suspect does not have to be charged.
The legal representative of the 4 respondents opposed the request made by the prosecution on behalf of the investigators, citing that the prosecution team had no grounds to subject the 4 individuals to the exercise.
Obviously, Section 36C does not expressly make a provision for the gun residue test. Now, what I want to ascertain from you is the following. How is the gun residue test that you are seeking to do on the respondent related, not speculated, to the crime scene?
Your Worship, as I indicated, this investigation of obtaining this gunpowder residue will assist in the investigation of the current case and can include or exclude the respondents.
The magistrate had to rule on the matter.
So the application in terms of Section 36 and all other applications made are hereby granted to the state, and the order is therefore the following. 1, that the respondents must cooperate with the investigating officer in the taking of the primer or the gunpowder residue test. The time and the place will be determined by the investigating officer. 2, the respondents must hand in their firearms, both official and personal ones, private ones.
The deceased were witnesses in the gender-based violence case heard in the Randburg Magistrate Court. They were both testifying against the 4 respondents who are now identified as persons of interest in the 2 murders. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Johannesburg.